So they say shots was fired during an immigration stop.
Hey, you can't do that.
Now at 11, two different accounts are emerging tonight of a traffic stop by federal law.
Bro, you pull off like that, this shit showing you right now, they shooting at your ass. Hey, they is not playing, homie. They not playing.
Hey, you can't do that.
Now at 11, two different accounts are emerging tonight of a traffic stop by federal law enforcement. A father and son say they were scared for their lives, while officers say they were forced to fire on the family's truck in self-defense. This is a story that has significantly evolved in the last few hours. I'm Kathy Vara.
And I'm Jonathan Gonzalez. NBC4's Amber Frias spoke with the family. She joins us live now from San Bernardino. Amber.
Hey, Jonathan.
That wig looking a little too big for her head.
Kathy, I interviewed the family this afternoon following the incident. They were frustrated and angry over what happened. They told me they were on their way home from work when masked federal agents approached them and tried to stop them. Now, we do have video taken by the people.
So here's my thing. Y'all know what's going on. Why wouldn't you stop? You know, stop, show your paperwork, whatever they asking for. I don't know what they asking for. But I think the worst shit to do is drive off after they didn't already popped your window and shit, and you drive off on them. Ain't no telling if you ran over one of their foot. Now it's assault on the man. Now it's pop. You come on, man. Y'all got to play this shit a little smarter. You know, you was able to make it home and talk about this shit. Y'all got the cameras going. Come on.
Inside the truck during the incident, and it captures everything that unfolded. Take a look.
What do you want? Identification.
From inside this truck, passengers recorded this cell phone video of their tense encounter with immigration officers in San Bernardino this morning. The family says they were surrounded by unmarked cars near Acacia Avenue and Baseline Street. Masked Customs and Border Protection officers surrounded their truck. One of them is seen wearing a CBP hat.
Hey, you can't do that.
One of the agents shatters the driver's side glass. Then the passenger side window is shattered. Here's a different angle.
Hey, you can't do that.
Here is that same video. We slowed it down to show you the moment. We slowed it down.
Hey.
Bro, I don't know what he's saying. In the comments, let me know what he's saying if you speak Spanish or anything like that. But it seemed like to me telling him to, show his ID or something. Show his ID or whatever. And he's telling him you can't do that. Man, he can do whatever the fuck he want under Trump's federal law. Man, shit. This shit is serious. I don't think they taking this shit that serious, man. Like, it's a super touching situation, man. It is. I got homies, you know what I'm saying? I got Mexican homies, all that shit. You know, man, hey. Nigga, you should have just showed some ID. Now they busting out your window and shit. You drive off. Now this shit looking bad. They shoot at you.
Hey, you can't do that.
Here is that same video. We slowed it down to show you the moment the agent's arm reaches through the broken window. Seconds later, the driver hits the gas. As the truck drives off, you hear what sounds like 3 loud pops, which now the Department of Homeland Security confirms was gunfire. Hours later, the driver, Francisco, spoke surrounded by community members. In Spanish, he says, I had to protect my life and my family. His truck, he says, was shot 3 times. Francisco.
Bro, now, there was kids in the car, my nigga. This shit changed. This shit gonna change the trajectory of this shit now, bro, cause man, just think if them bullets would hit them kids, man. And I know he shouldn't have drove off like that though. But like y'all see kids in the car, I don't really think they seen a threat. I don't know if they thought they was MS-13s, cartel members or whatever. But man, like to fire some shots at him and shit, though. Like, damn, you know. But we got to see if he ran over somebody's foot, if he hit one of the officers, or what. Damn.
Says he drove home and called San Bernardino police. Officers responded, but say they left after determining they had no information on what Francisco was wanted for. Francisco's son-in-law, who was also in the truck, says the family is shaken.
It's just upsetting that it happened at us. You know, I'm glad brother was okay, Papa was okay. I'm just glad we're okay. But it's not cool that ICE is able to do something like that.
A DHS spokesperson says Francisco hit 2 CBP officers with his truck when he drove off. And they say officers were forced.
See, so he hit two police officers. Man, that's when they gonna open fire, bro. Off the top, they gonna open fire. Like, and it gotta be bad because them motherfuckers came to his house. They at his crib now. Like, this shit is serious.
To fire in self-defense. Later, federal agents showed up to Francisco's home to arrest him, but clashed with community members outside. San Bernardino police returned, arresting at least one person from the crowd for assaulting a federal officer. Francisco and his family were not detained, but they say the encounter has left lasting scars.
It's just frustrating. I'm not even, I don't feel anxiety or nothing. I don't feel amped up. I'm just, it's not cool.
We also asked DHS what Francisco was initially stopped for, but they did not comment, only saying it was part of an enforcement operation. We also asked about the condition of those officers injured, but they have not returned that request. Reporting live from San Bernardino, Amber Frias, NBC4 News.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to call a spade a spade. Them niggas lying. He ain't hit nobody. He ain't hit nobody. He wasn't even detained. If he'd have hit 2 of them motherfuckers, he'd have been in jail. He ain't even in jail. Nobody was arrested. Man, hey, if they are legal, man, I am suing the fuck out of whoever. Somebody getting sued. I'm going to find me a good motherfucking lawyer. Y'all getting sued for this shit. Y'all just scared the fuck out of my family. I have my kids with me. I don't give a fuck if this is an immigration stop. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Like, man, you done open fire on my car. Hey, y'all can be mad at me on this situation if y'all want to, but, man, that shit wasn't cool at all. And then, you know, for them to come over there and rough them up like that and shit and then not detain them, nor did they get arrested. Like, hell no, that shit, man, them niggas was lying. I think they just was a little embarrassed, man, and was like, fuck it, let's just leave them alone. We fucked up. But, yeah, but this is how they coming out there, man. Like how y'all see this right now, this is how they coming. This is exactly how they coming. They're not coming like regular police officers, man. They're not finna talk to you that long. It's not going down like that. They got orders to do whatever it takes, man. So, hey, y'all be safe out there. It's your boy MalReactTV. I hope to see you on the next one. Peace.